You see me? You see me? Yeah, man. There's an Arsenal thing, but there's a Jamaican vest under here. But I've got to button up because I saw some rain and some winds blowing in Sweet Jam Down. The National Stadium will be hosting Michael Johnson's inaugural Grand Slam track meet. The likes of Masai Russell, Olympic 100 meters hurdles female champion. The likes of Gabby Thomas, Olympic 200 meters champion. The likes of the one and only Sydney McLaughlin Levrone, 400 meters hurdles and 400 meter flat exponent extraordinaire, will be dueling as part of the inaugural Grand Slam track meet. What athletics needs? What athlete? Can we speak? Can the armchair boss speak? What athletics needs is not only better and greater paydays for the athletes themselves, track and field, but we need personalities. And Mo NN, my good friend who is a lover of sports, says after Usain Bolt, he doesn't have a clue who's doing the circuits. He was from the school of the Ben Johnsons, the Carl Lewis, the Mike Powells. When you had personalities in track and field, to use the old adage, you're only as good as your last race. And for some people, many have not picked up on who's running, where they're running, and how can you see them run. My lord, there was a time BBC, Zurich, Brussels, the Weltklasse, the Evo Van Dam meetings. We'd be moving to our TV screens, BBC, quick and fast, 7:30, sun or rain. You had a bevy of outstanding exponents. I remember, let me take you back, like, share and subscribe, the Armchair Boss speaking. Let me take you back to 1991, World Athletics Championships from Tokyo. Carl Lewis, sprinter, long jumper extraordinaire, was taking on Mike Powell in the long jump. The world record was broken and broken again. Carl Lewis threw out to 8 meters 91. The personality was there, the aura was there. The magnificence of the sporting performances was there. The drama was there. It was all cheer, I say. And yet Mike Powell said, I'm going to add more fuel to the fire. Going past 8 meters and 91, Carl Lewis on a 60 events winning streak in the long jump, had his streak broken by Mike Powell, who jumped out to the still world record today of 8 meters and 95 centimeters. Like, share, subscribe. Personalities were abounding. My lord, that is still impeached and etched on my mind to this day, 2025. Oh God, athletics needs the personalities, and the athletes need to get some decent paydays in these days when we've got the likes of these footballers left, right and centres, when we've got cricketers earning a tidy sum. I'm not even going to talk about NFL players, basketball players, baseball players. It's chump change what the athletes are getting these days. The superstars of the sport, the Grant Holloways, the Noah Lyles. Man, they have got to go the extra mile to get their dues. You remember at school, who can jump the furthest? If you got a sandpit. Who can run the fastest? On your mark, get set, go. There was drama there at the highest level. Sometimes they run at full tilt. They go across the line. Get a bunch of flowers handed to them. Maybe a check for the world's fastest time. And off they go into the sunset, onto the next race. Where's the drama? Where's the action and the fun? The joie de vivre? The Grand Slam track event may bring a little flavor. You've got challengers and racers. Who is the fastest over 200 and 400? Let's find a medium. 300. Who's gonna be doing what? Who is the fastest? Masai Russell, outstanding hurdler, will be going toe to toe with other sprinters. Dina Asher Smith, a 200 par excellent exponent, a 100 meters dasher. Not the number one, of course. No, not Ngosa. Let us salute Cuff, Ben, Alfred, Julian, Alfred. Oh God, yo, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, not St. Vincent, St. Lucia. Oh, you mean, all up St. Vincent. You've got your beaten at the hands of Jamaican, the reggae boy. Anyway, what we need are more personalities in the sport. Grant Holloway is a personality. Noah Lyles. Father Ipe, some say. Am I right? Coach, am I right? Like, share, and subscribe. Am I right? Tongue God. Listen, he is a personality. He's going to be running against an NFL player, Tyreek Hill. And that's going to call a lot of attention. He's not in the Grand Slam. Maybe looking to see how this thing unfolds. Athletics need some personalities. Mike Powell and Carl Lewis brought that excitement, that personality-driven narrative. There is only one Usain Bolt. Only one Usain Bolt. We had the big man, short man, Maurice Green. Loved his personality. I had enough respect, and we need more personalities. We need something to spruce up the Diamond League and things like that. All roads lead to the World Championship. And of course, the big dance of all. We had Paris in 24. It's going to be LA. What do I say? It's going to be LA. Like, share, and subscribe. Who's in the building? What do you think about Trump? Oliver Wallace. Like, share, and subscribe. What a great question. Interesting character, Mr. Trump. Interesting fellow, Mr. Trump. Some things I agree with. Some things not sure about. But let us see how the cards fall. Very interesting character. Very interesting personality. President of the USA. Do you want money? Zian Abdullah. Like, share, and subscribe. Free and easy. That's what I'd love right at this moment in time. Who doesn't want a little bit of change right about now? A free like, share, and subscribe to Rich Paul Sports will do nicely. A stop yapping. Zian Abdullah. I tell you, yapping and clapping. It's the flavor of the day. It's the Grand Slam meet. The inaugural event taking place in Sweet Jam Down. It was raining. Hey, I tell you what, I had to just for the occasion. Winds were blowing. Something chronic. My Lord, I tell you, tents and all sorts were flying all over the track. Hopefully things will have calmed down for the athletes and when the athletes take to the track. The Michael Johnson led Grand Slam of track. The Grand Slam is a track-driven event. No field events on show. I'm talking about the long jump, that great 1991 tussle and confrontation between the great Carl Lewis and the world record holder to this day, Mike Powell. I believe firmly that athletics is track and field, and both have their part to play. We've seen some great drama in the javelin, in the discus, in the long jump, in the triple jump, and they can bring the ruckus when it comes to entertainment. It's how it's packaged, it's how easily it is available, and how the broadcasters cover the drama as it unfolds. There is drama and there are personalities. If you look hard enough, we need the personalities to put their hands up rather than running and hopping it. No, Usain. Are you ready? Am I ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Usain, we want some more of that. Bring a little personality. What am I saying here? Can you freestyle on dancehall? Justin Popular. If me can freestyle, you don't know. Let me say, I go wild in the line of fire. I go wild in... Whale! Oh, God. Yo, you make amazing. TS Edits. You're amazing, I'm sure. Big up yourself, TS Edits. Big up yourself, like, share, and subscribe. We need the personality in athletics. And let me draw your attention. If you allow me a moment. more of your time. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Reason Bosses, Armchair Bosses, Grand Slam. Thank you, ma'am. Feature inaugural Grand Slam meet taking place in Sweet Jam Down, Jamaica, Kingston style. We need some joie de vivre. We need some excitement in track and field, and we need to know how to find it. TNT Sports are bringing the coverage here. Peacock is bringing the coverage in America. You've got Eurosport. We need eyes on the prize, but we need to have a product that is bringing the ruckus. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. She said the best availability is to be available. And your greatest ability is your availability. Levrone, Sydney, outstanding exponent, a potential world record holder at the 400 meters flat, as well as the existing world record holder over 400 meters hurdles, said she recognizes it's April now. It's going to be a long season. The World Championships take place in Tokyo in September. It's going to be a long season. These races are to see where her skills, where her fitness lies. That can apply to many of the other athletes she will be competing against. It's an ideal opportunity to test your form, your fitness, and to get a gauge of how the rest of the season can pan out. You don't want to push too hard. It's April now. September is where the big dance for this year will be. We had the World Indoor Championships in China. We are now moving on to the Grand Slam before the Diamond League. And in September is the big dance for 2025, athletics-wise, the World Athletics Championships. Am I expecting a bag of world record runs? Stellar runs and performances on the newly laid Kingston track? We shall see. It looks pretty. Resplendent in green, the colours of the national flag. Big up yourself, Jamaica. I wish this inaugural event well as it moves on to the United States of America. But first, it's Sweet Jam Down. Like, share, and subscribe. I am hoping that the personalities like the Mike Powells, the personalities like the Carl Lewises, the personalities like the Usain Bolts can come to the party and get paid in full. Noah Lyles is looking on. That's a personality. That man brings the ruckus. How did he win that 100 meters in Paris? You didn't know? You never know? You didn't know? Who's the 100 meters Olympic champion at 100 meters? Noah Lyles. Are you serious? I kid you not. Known for his 200 meters exploits, multiple times world champion. He went to the big dance, the mother of all dances in Paris, and took on and beat Sambini, South African legend, Tibogo, Botswanan legend, Shem, hold it now, Shem, you know who you are, Kishane Thompson, the bang-on favourite in some people's eyes, many people's eyes. Man, that man at his best, it would take someone of Usain-like proportions to beat him. However, on this occasion, he was bested in the mother of all finishes. He was bested 7.9, what, 9.7? No, that'd be too fast. 9.79 seconds. Victory, thousandths of a second, went to Noah Lyles. Took on Oblique Seville, two of Jamaica's finest big bad athletes, the existing champion at the time, Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs, Fred Curley, Kenny Bednarek, one of the major 200-meter exponents who will be in the Grand Slam track event in Kingston, Sweet Jam Down, Jamaica. All beaten, all had to bow to Noah Lyles. You've got to give respect where it's due. Me not tap back not up. Me not stutter. Like, share, and subscribe. I kid you not. Noah will be watching on. Who's going to bring the ruckus? Who's ready? Who's ready? Can you handle Noah? Can you best Noah? Bring the ruckus. Oblique, you're going to be there. You're at the Grand Slam. It's your home track. You dealt with Noah on the home. Remember the races meet? You remember the main races meet? Does anyone remember? Anyone remember the races meet? My Lord, I'll give you a little adage. I'll give you a little adage. You're only as good as your last race. Your last big race, Oblique, was the Paris Olympics. Sub 10-second run. What did it get you? I wish you fitness, health and strength. Leave it on the track, Oblique. You are a stellar talent under the guidance of Glenn Mills. Big up yourself. run, and let Noah know that you are no joke ting. And a joke sin things, yes, sir. How would about? He was bested, the times are the same. And Greaves, they were almost dead stamped, neck and neck, split time. They couldn't split them, but they had to split them, and split them they did. And Noah, coming from where the Lumumba boys were, came back at Kashane, who had that race done and dusty. Curly was giving it his all and couldn't best Kashane. Only one man could best Kashane on that day and ring that Notre Dame bell. Bing! 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 I love that bell. Hey, YouTube it, man. Check it out, that Notre Dame bell. When you're bing! Bing! The victors. Bing! Bing! The victors. Bing! Bing! Noah rang that bell. Who want to take down Noah Lyles? Who want to take him down? Simbini, bring your best. Bring your South African best. Tobago, Olympic 200 meters champion. Bring your best. Bednarek, silver medalist in the 200 meters. Out of the medals in the 100 meters. Shout at the big dance in Paris. Bring the ruckus at the Grand Slam. Show Noah, show the world what you've got to offer. Let's get that toe to toe going. Huh? We're gonna get along because we don't get along. Oh, how it is? Got me fame. Chicken on biscuits. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and big up yourself. Full respect for your participation. Just listening, taking the time out. Your time is precious. Full respect. Anna, Noah, too controversial. Let him stay with him there. Don't make me laugh. And can someone be too controversial? On your marks, get set, go. Oftentimes, he's there. He went to the dungeon. He went into the vault. He went into the National Stadium and took on Oblique Seville. Oblique Seville handed him a comprehensive victory. And yet Noah said, I'm not taking on the chin. But hey, what? I'll be back, and I'll be coming back hungrier, meaner, faster. Was he right? Was he right? Miss Greaves, was he? Was he right? He came to Paris, he saw, and in that men's 100 meters, what a race that was! He conquered. Ring the Notre Dame bell. How we are going with Anne Greaves? Yeah. You mean? Oh God. Big up Kishin each and every time. I've got my rain jacket on. It was blowing all kinds of weather out there. I don't know if they're going to be running some 10 seconds if they're running 100. I don't know what the times are going to be like. I'm just glad that the athletes are going to get some of the biggest prize money they've ever received. They're going to get some attention. The cameras will be on them. The spotlight will be on them. And as they go and back into the Diamond League in Europe and in North America, hopefully they will get further exposure and know that you've got a product to bring. Noah Lyles is a bag of entertainment. He'll bring the ruckus. He'll stick out his tongue and he'll go on, but he leaves it on the track. And if he gets beaten, he doesn't. He comes back and says, "Let's go." Oblique. Am I Oblique. What am I say? Kishian. It was close. Hey, let me tell you something. I need to watch that race again, you know. Let me say the race, sweet man. It was a great race. A wonderful race. Kashane had, to beat Kashane Thompson. Anybody know about Kashane Thompson? He's not at the Grand Slam. He might be at the Miramar. I don't know. What else? Coach, where wherever he is. Shem, wherever he is. Track time, Spring Factory. Citius. Look out. The final leg. Rob. Look out. No one's looking. Are you? Grand Slam. In a few hours. What would it have been like? We shall see, whether watching live or in the rerun. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Rich Post Sports, speaking the Armchair Boss, speaking, I want to find myself at one of those events. I remember watching Asafa Powell, oh God, Crystal Palace. Yes, I wasn't the Armchair Boss, I was at Crystal Palace, and it was me and my friends, and we said, Bacha, let's just lay down a friendly little wager. What time's going to be run? I said, Asafa's winning this race. That's the number one thing. You can take that to the bank. Next, what's the time going to be? I think I went for 9.99 or 9.98 seconds. You can check the records. He ran it dead on. I said, boys, that's a reason boss right there, man. Ain't no shame to lose to me. Oh, you mean? Oh, God. Let me tell you something. Anna Greaves, laugh away. Peace and love. Name a car for an edit. Name a car for an edit. Reese, name a car. There's so many cars in the world. There's so many cars in the world. How about the you get it? Was it too fast for you? Oh my God. Let me tell you something. We want peace and love in the area, and we want athletics to thrive. Like, share, and subscribe. Grand Slam track. Thank you, ma'am. That's all she wrote. But I hope athletics is shining and thriving as a result of this. We go into the Diamond League, and then the big dance for 2025 come September. Right about now, who's going to do what in Grand Slam, in Sweet Jam Down? Tune in if you can to find out. A gone, oh God. Thank you very much for subscribing.